Are you ready for pain? Are you ready for suffering? If the answer is yes, then you're ready.
CRT isn't the only college course Republicans vastly misunderstand. Lance Gooden is a Texas congressman. Don't cancel student loans. Cancel gender studies instead. Nina Turner breaks it down best. The, quote, gender studies discourse is a dog whistle, by the way. How so? The study of gender roles in our society isn't something to roll your eyes at. And 2, gender studies isn't even in the top 30 majors of graduates, yet it's the degree people are using the most to discredit helping the poor and working poor. Republicans still continue to amaze me in the most negative way you can mean the word amaze.
Prejudice against white people, but literally by definition cannot be racist against them.
Yes, and just to add on to what she's saying, if you go to this word right here, dictionary.com, this word also exists on the individual level. This is what it says. Particularly in the U.S., it is used to refer to a system that has historically oppressed and continues to oppress Black people, Native Americans, and other people of color, including Latin American, Asian, Middle Eastern, and Australian Aboriginals. That word operates on the individual level. And just so we're clear, my argument from the jump has been you cannot detach systemic racism from individual racism because systemic racism makes individual racism possible. Dictionary.com obviously agrees. It says, such a system is often thought to operate through white people using advantage through the system, giving them called white privilege to maintain supremacy over people of color. That word is the individual word, right? On individual level. Even if you want to use the Webster Dictionary for the ism, the example right here, contextualized systemic institutional.
Homophobia doesn't exist. These bitches are just jealous. Here are 3 reasons why any straight dude would hate a gay guy. Number 1, 9 times out of 10 we look better than they do. Hair, body style, and we got a little bit more money because we didn't knock anybody up at 17. Not my fault your pull-out game weak. Number 2, they're jealous because we get to bang whoever we want to all the time and they gotta beg for head. Or their girlfriend won't let them in the back door. And girls, I get it. You don't have a prostate. Anytime I see a girl in a porno and she's just loving it back in the frosty machine, I'm like, she's a good actress. I'm sure there are girls out there with skills, but most of them learned them from their gay bestie. I haven't had a gag reflex since the early 90s. Logically, it doesn't make any sense for straight guys to even hate gay guys. Doesn't that just mean there's more for you? Number 3, your girlfriend slipped a digit in the booty hole and you nutted so hard that it hit the back of the wall behind you and now you question your masculinity. Well, don't blame the gay guys. We didn't have shit to do with it. You take that up with your own God. Leave the gays alone. This has been a PSA. You all have a blessed night and gay men.
Racism is a power structure. Full stop. Racism is the system of laws, regulations, decisions, and actions designed, put into place, carried out by white people to oppress BIPOC people. Racism is the idea that somehow by the accident of your birth, color of your skin, the lack of melanin, that you are somehow superior to other races and ethnicities. Don't confuse racism with prejudice, because anybody can be prejudiced, because prejudice is a preconceived idea of someone based on a stereotype of who they are based on their skin color or their religion or their ethnicity or whatever else. Prejudice can be overcome through education, through getting to know a diverse group of people, through expanding your worldview. Racism, on the other hand, because it is a power structure and because it is an ideology of supremacy, white supremacy, it takes a lot more deconstructing to overcome racism in this, like, as a white person. Like, white people are spoon-fed white supremacy from birth. We see it in the movies we watch, in the TV shows that we watch, in the books that we read, in the education that we have received, in the way that our classmates were treated in school. We see it, and growing up, we probably didn't even recognize what it was, but we internalized it. black kids were treated as if they were automatically bad and white kids weren't. It's happening still today. Like, racism is weaponizing your whiteness. That's what racism is. When a white person can call the cops on a black person because the black person is mowing their lawn, and the black person is the one that gets questioned as if they did something wrong, that is weaponizing your whiteness. A black person couldn't do that to a white person. And therein lies the difference.
No, she picked it up for misogyny. She picked it up for a white traditionalist version of femininity that black non-men will never fit into because it was made to exclude us. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough because I don't want to shit on anybody for the way that they express femininity. Like, you should be able to do whatever you want. That's the whole point. But I know for a fact that a lot of these women in those types of courses aren't doing it because they want to. They're doing it because they were told that's what they're supposed to do. Like, I know a lot of them haven't had the opportunity to express a version of femininity that is open and boundless and free. Like, if you're able to fully explore all of that, and then at the end of it, you make the conscious choice that that is how you want to express femininity, cool, I'm good with it. But we know that's not the case.
Hey, so I don't talk about being a state teacher of the year a lot on this account because I find it very uncomfortable to talk about ways in which I've succeeded or been praised, but I just got off of a Zoom call with a bunch of teachers from my state teacher of the year cohort, my year. And I gotta say, if you're a teacher who is feeling isolated, who's feeling like the teachers around you are stuck in the past, they're not willing to push education forward, they're not equity minded, they're not whatever it is that you hold valuable in our profession, I just want you to know that your people are out there. And sometimes it takes reaching beyond your building. Sometimes it takes reaching beyond the people you already know, but your people are out there. We are here and we are doing the work, and we are so excited to have more people join us. Because let me tell you, my cohort state teachers of the year, obviously geographically, we're very spread out, but we are each other's people and we have each other's back. And it has made a world of difference for me to have found these people in my life, and you will find them too.
No Nuance November. White queer people trying to relate their experiences to that of people of color during conversations about race is out of pure selfishness. And it actually has a negative impact on the conversation at hand.
I had fun on our date, but I don't really see this going anywhere. No worries. Good luck. Don't you want to know why? Not really, lol. You should want to know what you did wrong so you can change it in the future. Okay, Jason. Help me be a better person and tell me how I can change. You chose to go to a dive bar to play pool rather than let me take you to dinner. That showed your level of class, which is low. Oh, I see. So I'm low class because I like playing pool and didn't expect an expensive date from someone I never met. Also, I'd lose the black nail polish. It's not feminine. Do you think there's a conversion program I can join to make me less trashy and more feminine? Keep up the sarcasm. You'll be single forever. I can only hope.
This world would not be the fucking same if women didn't go hungry. I swear to God, everything would be different if women, as a collective, just never went hungry. If they were always fucking fed and nourished, balanced, people wouldn't know what hit them. We're coming. We're fucking coming.
butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.